Welcome to the Destiny Keys, Life Purpose Astrology with Ahimsa Grace, astrology teacher and spiritual space holder. We look at the stars and we know things.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Destiny Keys. So, we just had the most crazy eclipse season, possibly not ever, but it was pretty mental. And a huge amount of stuff has come up. And you may be sat there with it scattered around you, sat on the floor, like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with this? Well, to our rescue comes the Aries full supermoon. And this is really going to help us clean up and make sure that this stuff never happens again, at least not to this degree anyway. So we've got the full Aries supermoon coming up. And this is going to be really helpful for those of us who hold space. If you hold space, you may find yourself overgiving, you may find yourself people pleasing, and you may find yourself burning out. And we need to stop. We need to stop with this. We need to honor our energies and honor ourselves rather than give too much to others all the time and then not have enough left for you. So, this is for you if you find yourself burning out from holding space or at least absolutely exhausted with it. It's also helpful for those of us who are empaths. And as a result, we can fall into anxiousness, guilt, resentment. We can even get physical symptoms, headaches, migraine, shoulder, back. All of these things can show up for us as a physical manifestation of the emotional things that we are navigating. So, I will share with you the astrological sign of boundaries and power. This is the hero of the zodiac. So, this is going to allow you to harness your energy in a really powerful way so that you can, as a healer, help other people without overgiving, without people pleasing, without exhausting yourself in the process. So we've had the eclipse portal, and this was a huge time of shedding skins, showing you what's lying beneath the surface. So a lot of stuff came up that people didn't really know was there, or maybe you knew it was there, but you were turning a blind eye to it. So I'll give you an example. Somebody messaging behind someone's back, they were messaging a friend about somebody else, but they sent the message to the person they were talking about. Like it's bringing things to light, whether we want them to be brought to light or not, whether we had an inkling they were there or not. Bam, there they are. And it's showing us the ways that we have been that haven't been serving us. It's showing us old relationships that are ready to level up or become more of a background relationship in our lives now because they're just not serving us anymore. It's seeing the shadow in other people and choosing to accept it in them and then use it to identify in ourselves what we are rejecting in us and maybe changing the way we are in that relationship, maybe putting up stronger boundaries, or yeah, maybe just accepting them for all the quirks that they have. It's been pure gold. But it's also been kind of uncomfortable. I call these gifts in funny wrapping paper where you're holding the gift and you don't like it and it's all wrapped up and you go, oh, it's so ugly. But when you actually bring yourself to open it, what's inside is absolutely wonderful and it's what you've always wanted. So it's been revealed to you how you overgive in order to feel safe and how you need to have everybody pleased with you all the time. It's shown you how, when you do everything perfect, you may not even get the results that you expected, the results that you were hoping for, the results that you earned. So, this is really freeing. It's freedom from the opinions of others, it's freedom from the perfection of illusion, and it's freedom because you are reclaiming your energy. No longer will you be making decisions based on the wants and needs of others, but what you want and what you need. Because in this life, only you are going to put yourself first. If you don't do it, nobody else will. And then you'll be able to fill your cup and live and serve with joy. Create as the divine creator that you are instead of trying to make it all perfect. I see this perfection, people pleasing, as like having this immense intuitive energy. And rather than use it to manifest what you desire in your life as a clear channel of creation, you use it to feel into what everybody else is experiencing so that you can smooth it over, so that you can stop them from having their experience because it's uncomfortable. And this is trauma response. You're scared of someone else being unhappy because that might put you in danger. So when you see that, you can start to bring healing to it. And then you can use your energy for you, for your life, for your hobbies, for your passions, for your joy, for your health, for your family. And you can give to others from an overflowing cup rather than trying to get a drop of water out of this depleted cup that's completely empty. So, how do we do this? With Aries. So, Aries is the fire to Libra's air. It's the balance that Libra needs. So, Libra is the beauty and the love, the fairness, the balance, the creativity. And Aries brings the passion and the drive and the power. So, the Aries full moon comes once a year. So Libra is how everyone else sees me, how everyone else thinks about me, how they feel. Aries is about me. Or for you, Aries is about you. It's about remembering that you come first in your life, your experience, your desires, your wants, and your needs. And this is why Aries and Libra, they sort of balance each other. So Aries without Libra is selfish. It's neglecting other people. It's selfish to an extreme. And Libra without Aries is selfless. It's about everybody else and sacrificing yourself, neglecting yourself. That's why they need each other. It's about me and it's about you. And it can be both as long as you put yourself first. So, this Aries full moon is a super moon, and it is the first moon to follow the eclipses that we just had. And this is why astrology is so incredible. So the Libra full moon, new moon, sorry, the Libra new moon has shown you where you might be falling into people pleasing, guilt, blame, shame, resentment because you're overgiving, emptying your cup for others. And then the remedy to Libra is Aries, and this is the full moon coming up to remedy what's come up in this Libra rather than leaving you with this big pile of, oh my God, what's happened? What's happened to my life? Aries comes along and it tidies it up for you. And it's so beautiful. Be so beautiful. So let's make the most of this Aries full supermoon. So the first thing you need to do is get yourself a piece of paper and a pen. Okay, do it. You won't regret it. And I want you to jot down the main things that happened in the eclipse portal. So the eclipse portal was between the 18th of September and the 2nd of October. A lot of that crazy stuff happened right at the end, the very, very beginning of October. So note down the main things that came up. Now, this could be friendship issues, communication issues, people pleasing, guilt, resentment, blame, shame, partnership issues, perfectionism, building castles in the sky without the foundations underneath them. Okay, so this is showing you what you need to let go of and what in your life needs to change. So be forgiving with yourself. It's just jot it down quickly. See what first comes to mind. And then consider in a less invested perspective, try and step back from it a little bit. What is life trying to teach you with this? Because when you know what life is trying to teach you, you can stop it from happening again. You can be more prepared. You can have more energy because your cup is more full and you're on top of your self care. You could ask for help. It could be to stop somebody from doing that to you again. It could be to stop overgiving. It could be that life is teaching you to forgive that part of yourself, bring healing to your inner child. So, what is it that life is teaching you there? So, that's your second step. First step is to write down what happened. Oh, it was crazy. And step two is what was life teaching me? Now, step three is what Aries energy do you need in order to do what life is trying to teach you? So, this is the power, the drive, the passion, putting yourself first, boundaries. Boundaries is huge. So, can the Aries energy support you in that list of incidents that the eclipse was teaching you? So if you're overgiving and resentful, if you found communication problems, there was patterns of blame or partnership issues, you may be looking at the boundaries of Aries. That is the remedy to what life was teaching you. If you spend a lot of time in guilt, Maybe there's a lot of blame and shame, perfectionism in your life, again, partnership issues. This could be around forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness of the person who first did this in your life, forgiveness of the person who did this during the eclipse portal. And it may be that your inner child needs some love and attention also. If you've built castles in the sky, it may mean that you need more drive and you need more confidence and more power. So there'll be a lot that came up. Where is that Aries hero taking care of yourself first and putting up those boundaries? What parts of Aries do you need? Aries protects Libra. Libra is beautiful, it's joyful, it's light, it's playful, and it needs that energy to protect it and to move it forward, to stop it from falling into people pleasing, guilt, resentment, perfectionism, and allowing Libra to fill her cup. So you've got the incidents, you know what life was trying to teach you, you know what Aries energy you can bring in. Now you're prepared for the Aries full supermoon. You're welcome. So the Aries full supermoon is on the night of Thursday, the 17th of October. In the UK, it's like half midnight on the 18th. So the night of the 17th is good. And this is a great time to release anything that came up that's standing between you and your boundaries, your drive, your passion, putting yourself first. So Aries loves a fire. You could light a candle, or if you've got a fire pit, you could have a fire in the garden. And Libra is air. Air is very much about saying these things out loud. There's a lot of power in that. So Aries Libra is a really powerful combination, and we can really harness this for the full moon. So, to prepare, or on the night of the full moon, you're going to write two lists. You're going to have column one and you're going to have column two. You're going to have them side by side. So, column one is what you are releasing that is standing between you and your boundaries, your power. So, this could be guilt, shame, blame, people pleasing. It could also be stuffing down your big emotions rather than expressing it. If this is relevant, then your anger can come through at the unexpected times. So that will be your clue there. So, what do you need to let go of? What the eclipse portal showed you, you know what happened. What do you need to let go of so that doesn't happen again? And then you've got column two, what you can embrace to replace it. So, people pleasing is putting yourself first. Doing things out of guilt could be stronger boundaries. What is it? What power of Aries, the confidence, the drive, the passion, the boundaries, speaking your mind, putting yourself first, filling your cup? What Aries do you need to balance out that beautiful Libra in you? So, this isn't just preparing you for the full super moon, but this is so that for the next 18 years, it's going to be 18 years before we have eclipses in Aries and Libra again. So it's allowing you to, in your life purpose, because that's what the eclipses are all about, allowing you to be that beautiful healer that you are without overgiving, because you're just going to burn yourself out and get a migraine, and that's you done. Yeah, you need to put yourself first, have those boundaries in place, have that strength in place, take care of yourself so that you can serve in a really beautiful way. And it's preparing you for Scorpio season. So Scorpio season comes very, very soon. And it's very good to let these things go and put that strength in place. So I have it on very good advice that many therapists take a couple of weeks off in Scorpio season, not knowing that Scorpio season is a thing, because a lot comes up for their clients, a lot comes up for themselves. So the more healed and out of these destructive patterns we are before Scorpio season hits, the more we're hitting the ground running all the way to Sagittarius season, because that's where we all want to be hanging out, really. So let me know in the comments how this lands for you. Let me know if you are prepared for the Aries full super moon. I'll be back in 2 weeks because I am going to be preparing you fully for Scorpio season. It's going to be as crazy as ever, but it's going to be also very, very healing and very, very powerful. And I can't wait to share more with you really soon. So thanks so much. Love to everybody. And I will see you in 2 weeks.
This has been the Destiny Keys Life Purpose Astrology with Ahimsa Grace.